Okay, hi Barbie Lynn, hi Aurora. Oh, let me make sure you can hear me here. You can hear me hopefully. Ryan Smith, Kathy Martinez, Sandy Neiman, GB, Chewy Gum TV, Michelle, Justin McLeod, how are you? Ruby Ann, Sean Sneed. All right, so today, like I said, I don't know if you followed my lake walk. The testimony today is all about the gruesome evidence that was found. We'll wait till a few more people get in here. Hi, Deborah Vancouverden. And so there was, just basically that today. So taking the bloody pants out, taking this out, taking that out. Where was this found? This in the garbage. What kind of bag was that? Why is the bag discolored? Because it was treated with this stuff to test for blood. Yada, yada, yada. I'm going to go over it though, Hi, Mimi. Hi, Tina Osborne. Hi, Robin Lane. Seems like it's been forever, Chewy Gum. Okay. Where is everybody? Oh, I know why. Let's see if Hi, Rabbity Bob. Oh, in the meantime, let me show you what Muppet sent me. She sent me these. Really cute fall napkins. And she sent me this assortment. And I'll show you. Which ones are in here? I was actually going to do some decoupage tonight. I don't know. I might run my camera over there. I don't know. So there's this. You can see that better. And then there's one of these on a kind of a wood grain background. And there's one of these. And one of these. It's kind of vintagey, doesn't it? And one of these. One of these, bunch of apples. Cute. Ooh, this is nice. This looks vintage too. Yeah, this has a really vintage look to it. And it's on like a pale robin's egg blue. But it has a vintage appeal. All right. Got me all ready for fall. It's very sweet Muppets. Thank you so much. Oh, look at these. These are really pretty with the yellow flowers. And the back is a little different. Those almost look like my chestnuts, those American chestnuts, which I still have to figure out how to get the seeds out of those. Okay. And there's this one, which is interesting with the brown background. And the acorns, very nice. And this one, which little roses over there. Ooh, this is cute. This looks very vintage too. Yeah, that looks very vintage. This has a very vintage look to that. Wow, this has a very 60s. This has a very 60s vibe. This one, doesn't it? 60s, 70s vibe. Oh, this is really pretty. This one with the berries. This is a very vintage look too. That's the way it is on the outside. These are very pretty. I think I might actually have those napkins. This is a little bit of a retro vibe as well. And this is nice with the big leaves because you could cut out the leaf too and use the leaf. That's really nice. And then, oh, this is really pretty. Here's another, this one again looks like, it even looks like those, the bar glasses, if you know what I mean, that they used to have. It was the tumbler. Kind of, it looks very 60s retro. Okay, oh, this is a cute one with the border, and this actually matches. You see, doesn't it match that other border? Just about. I have lots of jars and cans and all kinds of things as I'm organizing. That's why I got into organizing. I would have stayed all night organizing, cleaning. I'm not anywhere near done, but I can see, you know, I'm getting stuff done. It's a nice one. And this one is very nice, has full of treats, fall treats. Ooh, I like this one. I like this one a lot. The sunflowers. I like that. I like that. I think I might actually have this napkin. It's a nice one though, the sunflowers. And then, last but not least, whoops. Thank you, Muppets. That's very sweet of you. Hello, York Hill. Hello, It's a Crying Shame. How are you? How are you, Patricia? Who else came in here? We got Mimi. Excuse me. Okay. This over there. Okay. So, all right, good. Ouch, you bopped us in the head. I bopped you in the head. Sorry, I'm very sorry. Hi, Nana T. Okay. All right. So, Jamie Fogarty. Now let's do let's go to see what happened in this trial. Like I said, it's hi Rosalita, how are you? All right, let's go and get this. Okay, so again, there was investigators on the stand, but there was also the cell phone guy that was on, and they showed the surveillance video, if you saw it, of Nathaniel Rowland in the store. Okay, so his name is Oshamar Williams, and he's the owner of Cellular City. He testified that Nathaniel Rowland came into his shop the morning that Samantha Josephson was reported missing, tried to sell her cell phone. They showed the security footage from his shop that showed Rowland in a black hoodie, and he had the hoodie up. It also, the owner also said that he arrived in a dark Chevy Impala, and he would not take $125 for the phone. He wanted $300. Guy couldn't do it, so Rowland left with the phone. He also testified that he tried to hook the phone up, and the phone didn't register as lost or stolen, but he was able to see a picture on it because the phone was unlocked. And he said the picture on the phone looked just like Samantha Josephson. Okay, let's see. Then there was a SLED agent, Adela Jazik. She testified that she obtained a search warrant for Maria Howard, that's the ex-girlfriend's house, and she held up a white sheet with blood on it that was collected from Maria Howard's garbage can behind her condo. Other items she gathered and presented on the witness stand were a roll of duct tape, bleach wipes with blood on them. It was really gross. She was cross-examined, and she was asked if she documented any scratches on Rowland at the police station, and she said that there were no scratches anywhere at all on his body. Then there was SLED agent Britt Dove also took the stand. He's a phone expert who showed where Samantha Josephson's phone pinged the night she disappeared. He also read off a few texts from Samantha Howard's phone to Rowland. She was texting him that her daughter's shoe had blood on it after they both rode in his car on the day Samantha Josephson disappeared. There was a handwriting expert that was there, Jack Jameson. He also works with SLED as a handwriting expert, and he was tasked with taking a piece of paper with a list on it to compare it to Nathaniel Rowland's handwriting, and investigators got a suspect of his handwriting from an employee application with FedEx. On that list, Jameson wrote duct tape, tape her whole body, gloves, all black, flip phone, gasoline, matches, and then crossed out the line of matches, where it said matches. And it was testified that it's highly probable that he wrote that list. Okay. Again, when this lady was pulling stuff out, at one point she didn't even have gloves on. She had gloves on. She didn't. She was just, ugh. Then there was investigator Dawn Claycomb. She pulled clothing out of a bag too. Okay. She is from, let's see here. She pulled out the blood-soaked bra that was Samantha's. And then she pulled out a lace bralette that Samantha had on over her bra. That was covered with a large amount of blood. The investigator then pulled out Samantha Josephson's shirt and held it up, and there was so much blood on the shirt that investigators said they couldn't even tell its original color. Claycomb also held up the wedge sandals that Samantha was wearing that night, saying the shoes weren't on her feet, only held on by the ankle strap, and those shoes were also soaked in blood. She also showed pictures of the pants that Josephson were wearing, which she said they had several defects from alleged knife wounds. The victim's family was in the courtroom, and they froze when one investigator with SLED held up clothing worn by Samantha on the night she was brutally murdered. It was horrible. Okay, and that's, about it. They broke at, I think it was 5:45 p.m. Testimony will continue tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Okay, and if you want to watch the whole trial, you can get it on. It's on many, many different stations are covering it on YouTube and also Court TV. So, but that was what it was today. It was a lot of evidence, and so anybody else? Let me see if anybody else has any questions about that. Anybody else have anything to add about that? Anybody else have anything to add? Hi, Gilby. Hi, Grace Stewart. This happened in March of 2019, Patricia. Hi, LMNW. Okay, so if nobody has anything else, then there's that. I had another story, news story. Hold on. Why the overkill? I don't know. I know. That's very strange. I know. It is strange. Okay. And then we're going to look at this now. Where did I put my thing here? Hang on. Father and son. Florida again. Hold on, let me get this here now. Okay. So we have father and son were sentenced today because they were found, they were convicted of killing and dismembering Florida woman who's the mother of the son and grandson because they wanted custody of the little boy. And they dismembered her and everything else. And this is in Osceola County, Florida. So they were both sentenced today for, again, this occurred in 2019 as well. Christopher Otero Rivera and his father, Angel Rivera, were found guilty on all charges, of the murder of Nicole Montalvo. They had been charged with second-degree murder, tampering with evidence, and the abuse of a human body because they dismembered her. Judge Keith Carsons delivered the sentence after Montalvo's family members delivered heartbreaking victim statements. I cannot ignore the brutality of your efforts to cover up that crime or the pain it brought to the family of Nicole Montalvo, he said. Both Christopher Otero Rivera and Angel Rivera were sentenced to life in prison for second-degree murder. Additionally, they both received another 15 years for dismembering a human body and another 5 for tampering with evidence. Both of the attorneys say they will appeal the sentence, of course. The attorney for Christopher Otero Rivera said that there was no direct evidence that proved Christopher was the one who murdered Nicole. She implied it could have been his father, Angel Rivera, who committed the murder. The defense asked the judge to consider a lawful sentence, which would be 23 years up to life in prison. One of the prosecutors, Ryan Williams, stressed the importance of retribution and said, when the court makes sure criminals are punished for their crime, it keeps family members from taking matters into their own hands. Ryan Williams praised the Montalvo family for their dignity and restraint throughout the trial. He stated that both Christopher Otero Rivera and his father, Angel Rivera, thought they wouldn't be caught. Williams asked the judge to impose a life sentence without the possibility of parole for both. If this crime doesn't deserve a life sentence, what does? He said. 3 of Nicole family members took to the stand to deliver their victim impact statements. Christina Montalvo spoke first. She described the grieving process for her only sister as never-ending. Stephen Montalvo was called next. He stated that he stood in the courtroom with a sense of terror and loss for words. And Edward Montalvo was the last to take the stand, and he said that he and family members had previously pleaded with Nicole to leave Christopher. He described the pain of listening to his mother cry after years of begging Nicole to leave Christopher for her, only to be butchered and discarded like she never mattered. Investigators say that Montalvo was dismembered, burned, and buried on their St. Cloud property. In April, Montalvo's family said they believed that the verdict brings accountability for her death and fulfilled a promise to her son, who was 9 when his mother was killed. We promised him we'd get justice, and we'd raise Elijah in a safe place and a healthy environment and a happy and healthy environment, Stephen Montalvo said. He's been such an incredible kid these last 18 months. Our parents have done an amazing job. Montalvo was last seen dropping off her son at the Rivera property in St. Cloud. Prosecutors said the men wanted Montalvo to disappear so they could get custody of her son. One juror said that the most compelling evidence was the fact that Montalvo's remains were found on Rivera's property. If you can find it on the property like that, something is wrong, the juror said. One crime scene technician said that he saw tire tracks in the yard and followed them to a trailer that was covered in debris. When they moved the debris out of the way, they allegedly found what looked like human flesh. Immediately upon discovering the fleshy material, a foul odor was present, a very strong odor, and in addition to that, flies began coming to the area. Eventually, investigators said they found more samples, and a detective took them to a private lab, along with samples from Montalvo's parents, and investigators said they had a match. Soon after, the sheriff's office said it heard from a man who lives down the street, and the man told investigators that he saw people digging with an excavator at a property around the corner. The excavator was being operated by one person, and 2 others were standing around, and whatever it seemed to be a hole. Neither Christopher Otero Rivera or Angel Rivera took the stand during their trial. The defense for Christopher essentially put the blame for Montalvo's murder on Angel Rivera, saying the evidence pointed to him. During the trial, the son's mother, Otero Rivera's mother, and Angel Rivera's wife, Wanda Rivera, took the stand, and she testified that she was on good terms with Montalvo, who often left her son with the family. They asked, did you exchange text messages often? And Wanda Rivera was asked that, and she said, she said yes, and then they said, would you even say she confided in you? Yes, Wanda Rivera said. Wanda Rivera said that she found out from the news that Montalvo's dismembered remains were buried on her property and doesn't know how they got there. The Christopher Otero's brother and Also, the son of Angel testified. He said he expected to be an important witness because early in the investigation, Nicholas Rivero told detectives that he saw his brother and father standing around Nicole Montalvo in a pool of blood in the garage. However, on the stand, he said he didn't remember going home from work at that time. Prosecutors eventually got him to testify that he did wake up late at night and saw his dad outside that day that Montalvo disappeared. That's a horrible thing. But father and son doing that together. Okay. So I have that. And I guess I'll open the panel because I'm not going to be on that long because I'm sleepy today. But I will open the panel, and we're doing something big tomorrow, so can't say what it is yet, but I will, let me see here, I'll put this in the panel. Yes, they are York, aren't they? Oh my goodness, where's Slack? Okay. Okay. What else? I don't know really what else. Hi, John Masaki. How are you? Hi, Julianne Gonzalez. Jeremy M. Thank you. We can play some trivia tonight. If everybody wants to play trivia tonight. If everybody thinks it's not too gross. Oh, you're welcome, Yorkill. Glad you enjoyed it. Hi, Alicia. I can ask you a question now while we're waiting. Let me see. I have these. Which of the following statements about belly buttons is true? They are just scars. B. Urine can leak from them. C. Doctors have no control over innies and outies. D. All of the above. Which of the following is true about belly buttons? A. They are just scars. B. Urine can leak from them. C. Doctors have no control over innies or outies, or all of the above. D. It's hard to gross you out, Sean. Now, where's Jeanette? I don't know. She's usually here. Hi, Regina. Hi, Sue W. You want to know something? I don't know where Scooter is. Oh, what did you guys get? Okay, the answer was D, all of the above. I see CW got that. Maybe someone else did too. Hold it right there. Where's Nana Patty? She should know this one. Hold it right there. In Oklahoma, there is a law against A, peeing in the shower, B, biting someone else's burger, C, honking a car horn at strangers, D, doing push-ups before noon. Hold it right there. In Oklahoma, there is a law against A, peeing in the shower, B, biting into someone else's burger, C, honking a car horn at strangers, or D, doing push-ups before noon. Where's Peridot Eyes? Peridot Eyes, where are you? Peridot Eyes, where have you been? Peridot Eyes. I'm fine, Patricia. I'm just tired. Peridot Eyes. Hi, Nanette. I'm not sick. I'm tired. Chewy gum. I'm fine. I'm just a little tired. I'm fine. Just a little tired. Okay, so which one is it? Is it peeing in the shower, biting someone else's burger, honking a car horn at strangers, or doing push-ups? It's not A, guys. It is B. Yes, Carol. Is it really illegal to carry 2% milk in your back seat? For what reason? Crazy laws, right? Hi, Justin. You have a weird law where you cannot eat a donut while walking backwards on the sidewalk. Who makes this stuff? It's crazy. Okay. Want to set the record for most cockroaches eaten in a minute? You'll have to choke down more than this number to be called the best ever. Is it A36, B45, C24, or D14? Is it A36, B45, C24, or D14? How many cockroaches do you have to eat? How many more than, you'll have to choke down more than this number to be called, you'll have to be more than the number that is the champion. Is it A36, B45, C24, D14? You guys got it. 36 is right. Hi, Puddin'. Every road trip involves someone calling shotgun. But what is the origin of that phrase? Is it A, passengers literally carried shotguns to chase away robbers? B, farmers often rested shotguns in the passenger seat? C, in the early 1900s, criminals would rob people by rolling up and pointing a shotgun in their face? Or D, In the early days of vehicle production, the seats were made from the same materials as guns. Good night. You're tired too? Yeah. Hi, Jen Proctor. No, Rocky's not tired. He's running in his wheel. That's correct. That's correct. A is correct. Passengers literally carried shotguns to chase away robbers in the passenger seat. In the passenger seat, they sat with the shotgun. Okay. In the 19th century, every coffin was installed with one of these devices in case dead people were really only in a coma or suffering from paralysis. Was it A, a horn, B, a safety bell, C, an interior light, or D, an escape hatch? A, a horn, B, a safety bell, C, an interior light, or D, an escape hatch? Hi, Pat L. How are you? You say it was a bell. A bell is right. A bell is right. In 18th century England, having black and rotting teeth meant the person A, was possessed by the devil, B, had the plague and was days away from the grave, was poor and couldn't afford dental hygiene products, or D, was rich and ate a ton of sugar. Thank you for becoming a deputy rambler, Jeremy. Okay, in 19th century England, having black and rotten teeth meant the person A, was possessed by the devil, B, had the plague and was days away from the grave, C, was poor and couldn't afford dental hygiene products, D, was rich and ate a ton of sugar. Okay, D is correct. The person was rich and ate a ton of sugar. Wow. Okay. Abraham Lincoln had a beloved dog named Fido. How did the dog die? A, Lincoln sat on him. B, he was accidentally left outside the theater. C, he was assassinated. D, he was locked out of the White House. Fido. Who names their dog Fido anymore? Fido. Fido, 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 Fido. The answer, my friends, is... Hi, Heather Rosario. The answer is C. He was assassinated. I see that. Regina has that. Okay. You're guessing? Peeing in the shower can actually, A, be therapeutic, B, help cure foot fungus, C, disinfect bathroom tiles better than cleaning products, or D, unclog pipes? Yeah, poor doggy. Well, I got up really super duper early today. I didn't sleep much last night. My watch kept telling me to go back to bed. Laura Lynn, the answer is B, help cure foot fungus. Okay. We'll do 3 more, and then I think I'm going to have to call it a night. Sorry. According to a 2009 survey, 75% of women admitted to doing this in the shower. A, crying. B, drinking alcohol. C, talking on the phone. D, peeing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm tired, Chewy Gum. I don't know how the dog got assassinated, yeah. John Wilkes Booth shot him, I guess. I don't know. D is correct. D is correct. D is correct. What do we have? 2 more? Hi, Adventures with Beth. Okay. In Italy, the Disney movie Moana was renamed Oceania, so it wouldn't be confused with the song Vienna, B, a famous Italian porn star, C, a popular type of pasta, D, an opera. In Italy, the Disney movie Moana was renamed Oceania, so it wouldn't be confused with A, song Vienna, B, a famous Italian porn star, C, popular type of pasta, or D, an opera. Hi, Jean. The answer is B, an Italian porn star. Hi, Jeanette. Everybody's asking if I'm okay. I'm just tired. I'm really tired. Okay. The Troxler effect is an optical illusion that certain people suffer from, and it causes them to A, see monsters and visions in a mirror, B, not be able to see their reflection in a mirror, C, see everything 3 times larger than normal, D, see everything with a funhouse mirror effect. You know what's funny is, remember there was times I came on here, I was so tired and I had to take a break and I had to leave Scooter or somebody here. Remember that time? So I've been tired sometimes. And it's not from the walk. I got up super duper early. Mimi, I maybe only had about 2 hours sleep, if that. And I've been going all day long. Inside and out. The answer is A. See monsters and visions in the mirror. So the Troxler effect is an optical illusion that certain people suffer from. Well, that's it. I'm sorry for the abbreviated broadcast. But I'm so tired. Hi, Karen Duffy. D it is. I want it. Do you want it? Repeat the question, please. Oh, the Troxler effect is an optical illusion that that certain people suffer from, and it causes them to see monsters and visions in a mirror. Okay? You suck tonight? I'm sorry. But I will see you guys tomorrow. I gotta get some rest. I have a big thing coming up, but I will talk to you tomorrow. Yeah, during Mark Seaver's turn. Yeah, but there was one time I was so tired. Remember when I went and I don't know who was running. I think it was Scooter and stuff, and I was just over there on the couch. All right, thank you, Justin. Thank you, everybody. Everybody have a good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. God bless. Prayers for all that need them. All right.